Hello, so I'm back for another really quick workout that you can do in your kitchen or in your lounge or anywhere, even just by your desk at work. 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, we've all got 10 minutes we can spare. So, got my cup of tea, I'm going to pop that down over there, and I've got some weights. Today we're going to be using some hand weights. If you add weights into your Pilates session, it can really enhance your upper body. But it can also add an extra element that will really give you that extra core strengthening. Today I'm going to show you how to use weights for your upper and your lower body. If you're working your upper and lower body, then your core is going to be working extra hard. So let's start. So I'm going to start lying down and I'm going to put the weights either side of me. You don't need heavy weights. You probably need a kilogram, even half a kilogram, but I would say no more than 2 kgs for Pilates. We're trying to create long, lean muscles in Pilates, so what we want to avoid is heavy weights, and we don't want to bulk up the body. We want to stay lean and keen, so let's get going. So I'm going to get you to lie down on your mat. As I said, have your weights nearby because we're going to pick them up in a sec. We're going to tuck under with the tailbone, so we've got a nice flat back, hands to the back of the head. We're going to do a couple of basic curl-ups, so just lifting up and lowering down. So just do a quick check, legs hip width apart, and I want you to lift up with the chest. Squeeze the ribs down towards the hips, your tailbone tucks under and your lower back should be nice and flat. So if you're going for some breathing as well, ideally you want to be taking an inhale on the way down and then breathe out as you lift up. Inhaling down and exhaling, and feel it here by your ribs. Now I'm going to add my weights, so just take hold of your weights, arms are nice and long. You're going to take an inhale, arms over the head. Exhale, bring the weights down. Inhale, and this time as you bring the weights down, lift your head. Inhale back. Exhale, lift your head. So the good thing about the weights is they help to tone your arms, so we're going for a little bit of definition into your arms. They're also going to help keep your shoulders down, because I'm always saying in my Pilates classes, do not let your shoulders come up by your ears. So folks, use the weights to keep the shoulders down and away from the ears. So we're always working into the upper back muscles. And then as you take your arms over your head, do not let your ribs pop up. We want to keep the ribs squeezing down towards the hips. Inhaling down, exhaling to lift. In breath on the way down, out breath on the way up. So I'm starting to feel my arms and my upper abs working. I'm going to go a little bit deeper. I'm going to add my legs. So I'm now going to drop my arms down. Imagine you want to reach down towards your heels. So reach just that little bit further. Inhaling down, exhaling up. What I love about Pilates is you can just keep adding little bits on, so you're working more and more muscles. And we're going to do just that. We're going to add some toe taps. So as you curl up, hold it and just tap the right, tap the left. Now if you've got any issues with your neck, you can put your head down here, but if you can keep going, keep reaching forwards, keep squeezing the rib cage down towards the hips, keep your shoulders away from your ears, and keep your arm muscles active. Let's keep going. Good, and 4 more, 3 more, and last 2, and then last one. Good. And then bring the arms down and just bringing the knees in, just for a little bit of a breather. Feet are going to come down, but we're going straight back to those arms. We've got a bridge. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, arms and spine come up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, arms and spine come down, and they come down quite slowly. So we're getting the arms and the spine up as you exhale. Pause at the top, breathe in, and breathe out, bring those weights down. So don't let your weights fall down. I want this to be controlled, so we're slowly coming up, pushing your hips up, so we're using your glutes, and we're slowly coming down, so we're resisting the weights, so we don't want them to just suddenly drop. We're going to add hundreds for your arms, so let's lift up, hold your bridge, but bring your arms down by your sides to about here. My weights are parallel with my shoulders, and I want you to just pump the arms. Hundreds we call this in Pilates. So I don't know if we're going to do 100. You don't have to. Don't let your hips drop though. Keep squeezing your glutes and keep pumping your arms. So we're really toning our triceps here. A lot of people come to me in class and they moan about their arms being saggy, particularly us ladies. As we get a little bit older, the arms can get a little bit crepey at the top. So if we can keep the triceps toned, we can keep the tops of the arms toned, then we can try and avoid that. Inhale and exhale down. Good. We're going to go to our chest. Take the weights above your chest. Soften your elbows. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, close the arms. And again, inhale, open. Exhale, close. So pectoral flies are a really good way of just adding a little bit of a stretch through the chest. A good way of working the arms and the shoulders. But also, this stretch and this workout is great for preventing rounded shoulders. So we're opening out through the chest and we're trying to avoid that sort of curvature of the upper spine. So opening, 3 more, 2 more, and then last one. Squeeze and close and bring the arms down. Stretch your legs out straight. So we've got the Pilates roll up now. So legs are nice and long. Reach with your arms without letting the ribs pop up. Squeeze them down. Let's take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the head, neck, shoulders, and you're going to come up. So what we're going to do here is put the weights on the floor, fingertips on your weights, and you're just going to pulse forwards. So 3, 2, 1, and you're going to inhale, lift up, point your feet on the way down. Let's peel it down. 1 vertebra at a time. Don't let the ribs pop up, squeeze them down. Inhale, lift the head. Close the ribs down, exhale up slowly. Flex your feet there, look, fingertips on your weights. 3 little pulses, so you're doing 3 mini stretches there. Flexing your feet will help to bring your calf muscle into the stretch. Inhale, lift and point. We love a bit of footwork as well. So what have we got? We've got arms, we've got core, we've added a stretch, flex, a little bit of Pilates footwork, fingertips on your weights. 3 little stretches. So this is a spine stretch, chest forwards, hips back. Are you ready? Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lift. Now put your heels together, feet turn out. Peel that spine down. Inhale, lift the head, neck, shoulders, flex your feet, and 3 little stretches. 3 mini spine stretches here. Your chest comes forward so your hips go back. And we'll do that again. Inhale, lift, point your feet, heels together. Go on, peel it down, stretch it out. Good work. So we bring the arms forwards, we lift the head, we drop the shoulders, we bring the right knee in, we extend the left leg, and we're going to go into a single leg stretch. You can't beat these. 10, 9. Now you're bringing one knee in and you're extending the other leg out, and you're still reaching forwards with your weights. Your shoulders should be down. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring your arms in and release. Good. So I'm going to put the weights down and I'm going to come over onto my side. This is how you can incorporate some weights into your Pilates side series. So I want you to lie flat down on your arm. Use your arm as a pillow. Your bottom knee is bent. Extend your top leg. We're going to take 1 weight and we're going to stretch it over the head on the inhale. We're going to exhale, just crunch the elbow and the knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to squeeze. So we're looking for your hips to be facing forwards and we're squeezing elbow to knee. This is going to work your oblique muscles, which are in your waist, but I'm going to come up on each one because I want to work a little bit harder. Squeeze. Add the breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to squeeze. Think about lengthening your leg away from your hip, your arm away from your shoulder. 2 more. Squeeze. And adding that weight really does make it a lot harder. Good. Last 1. Squeeze. Can we pulse? Pulse. We had enough. 3, 2, 1. So bring your knee in. I'm going to put my head up on my elbow and I'm going to put the weight behind my knee, which is always a little bit of a challenge. You've got to grip that weight. You've got to grip it. Stack your knees on top of one another. I'm going to take this knee back and then we're going to bring it to the tummy. Press it back, bring it towards your tummy so it goes back and towards you. So you're squeezing your heel towards your bum, so you've got your glutes working. I've added a little bit of flexion with my ankle joint as well. Remember your shoulder, squeeze it down. Press your weight, Bring it in. I'm going to tap my knee in and then out. So I've got inward rotation, outward rotation of my hip joint, and it comes in and out. And at the same time, I'm squeezing my weight. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and then last one. Good. And release. So I'm going to extend both my legs out. I'm going to lie flat down again. I'm going to rest my weight on my leg. I'm going to lift my leg and roll the weight down. I'm going to breathe as well. Inhale. Exhale. So tuck under with your tailbone and just lift and lower the leg. Lift and lower. Now my legs are opposite my hip. To challenge my balance, I'm going to circle the leg for 10, keeping the weight on it. 9. You can come up onto your elbow. A lot of people find it a bit easier on their elbow. If you're on your elbow, make sure your first few ribs are lifting away from the mat. Another alternative look is to bend this bottom knee. You might get more out of the exercise. Let's reverse it other way for 10. Keep the weight on the leg. 9, 8, 7. Lift up through your waist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go for a little pulse. I love a bit of a pulse. Kick the leg high. Just pulse it. Start to feel the burn. There's nothing wrong with feeling that burn. That is just your muscles getting stronger. You need to push them through the burn to get stronger each time. Release. Well done. We're going to do those on the other side. So I'm just going to have a really quick drink of my tea. And that's the good thing about these exercises. You can have a cup of tea on the go. You can do them from the comfort of your own home. No one's watching you. You don't even need any fancy gym gear. You need one weight for this side. Stretch the body out. Square the hips up, tuck your bum under, bend the bottom leg, extend the arm, inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. At the upper body, when you're ready, you're gonna lift. Inhale to reach, exhale to squeeze, inhale to reach. So you can do these exercises in your kitchen, you can do them in your lounge. You don't even need a mat. If you've got a carpet, or you've got a clean floor, or you've got somewhere where you can lie down, that's fine. Let's do 4, and 3, starting to feel this, lift up, 2, last one, we did a little bit of a pulse, didn't we? We just brought the elbow and the knee together. Good, 3, 2, 1, and then we close. Oh, I've just dropped my tea, never mind. Bring your knees in, and I'm gonna put the weight behind my knee. So, squeeze that weight, flex your foot. Are you ready? Bring your knee in, press it back, bring it in, press it back. Inhale, exhale, good. So when you press forwards, you're going to use your abdominals to push back. And when you push back, you're squeezing your weight, so you're using your glutes. So a lot of glute going on. Just adding this extra 1 kilogram of weight is going to really strengthen your hips. And it's all this sort of weight-bearing exercise that helps to increase your bone density and helps to fight against things like osteoporosis and osteoarthritis. Bring the knee in, we're just going to bring it in, take it out. It's an in and out. So you've got this nice movement, inward and outward rotation of your hip joint. Might not be very nice by now because it might be burning. 4, 3, we're nearly done. It's 2, and then the last one. Okay, so I'm going to extend my leg, and I'm going to just lift my leg up and down. So you can stretch both legs out if you want the balance challenge. I'm lifting the leg, flexing the foot, lift and hold. We're going to circle for 10, 9, 8. Try and lift up away from the mat. Use the weight to pull the shoulder blade down. That's what I like about these weights. They're good for lots of things, but they're good for your posture. Reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7. Baby circles, foot stays flexed, ribs stay down towards the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we release. Well done. Let's just come up to seated. I'm going to get you to do one quick Pilates arm workout here. We call this one the hug. There's nothing huggy and nice about it though, because your arms are going to feel it. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, bring the weights out in front, drop your shoulders, soften your elbows. Inhale to open, exhale to close. Inhale to squeeze, exhale to close. I'm going to show you this one from the side as well. My elbows stay lifted and I'm just pulling out and I'm closing. So your spine should stay tall, no slouching. This is Pilates. Let's do 4, Feeling it? Shoulders down, 3. You don't straighten your arms with this one into a T position. Imagine you're hugging something really big, like a big cuddly bear. Hugging, so the arms stay slightly bent, or the elbows stay slightly crooked. 3 more. Squeeze. 2 more. And last one. Squeeze and hold the squeeze. And just release. And that is how you can use weights in Pilates to do your legs, to do your core, and to do your upper body as well. There's tons more exercises, so watch out for the next instalment of my Pilates with weights, and I'll show you plenty more exercises. Right, I'm going to go and finish my tea. Nice to see you.